Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine. Today we are going to review and talk about my new Sony vlogging camera ZV-1F. I think it is how you say it. This. Maybe you see the difference already because I am filming right now on this new camera and I'm so excited. So I want to share with you and maybe it helps you. Let's start. For expensive electronic kind of things, I search a lot of information before I'm buying, because obviously you are not going to buy something expensive, something really specific just like that, just entering store and buying whatever. Especially if you don't have money to buy the best one ever, then you need to do your research, which is like a good product, which is good camera, and it's like good for what you're searching for, because we all search for different reasons, like why we need a camera. Do we do vlogging? Do we do just like photo shots? Do we need to do like micro shots, macro shots? Do we need to do like a travel photography? What kind of video you need? Like all the different things you need to think about. That's how I found Sony camera, and this one specifically, and asked Santa Claus for Christmas and he brought it to me, and I'm so thankful. Before I had this Nikon camera, which was a good camera, and I got it like literally I think 6-7 years ago, and it was amazing camera. It just started to literally like show errors, turn off, all the things. Also it's like heavy for traveling or going somewhere. It's obviously a little bit more difficult. The reason why I bought it was more like to shoot YouTube videos, so it didn't really matter for me that moment. However, now as I do travel a lot at the end of the day, and I do love sometimes to take some photos for sure, and also some like short videos, I kind of wanted some smaller camera which I can still like make YouTube videos but do kind of all kind of things. Plus now I have started creating content for brands. If you're a brand, hit me up, emails down there. So I wanted like a good camera, and that's how I found this one of reviews. This camera is perfect for like vlogging. This is, I think, one of the most affordable cameras, which is also like kind of a good camera. The problem with if you need cameras for vlogging is usually that what makes them more expensive, because otherwise you could get like a camera for 200, 300 euros. But what makes it more expensive, more like specific, that not all cameras have, is the screen that rotates, that you can see yourself, which is obviously really important. And especially that's why shooting on my phone was difficult, because the selfie camera is really bad quality. I realized it later on that like photos, everything is just really bad. Like you can see the difference, but if you shoot that you cannot see yourself, it's tricky, and many times it turns out really bad. It's just really difficult, especially YouTube videos and longer videos. Yeah, one of the things obviously if you need for vlogging is rotating screen. That's the first thing I'm searching. That's like how I exclude so many cameras and just only pay attention to a few. Then obviously the price point, why I love this camera, it was everywhere where I searched for, it was around 500 euros, which is good for this kind of. Even my Nikon was also around 500 euros. Well, I already mentioned it's lightweighted, obviously. It's easy to choose, to throw it in a bag, all those things. It has a noise reducer, which at first I didn't understand what is that, like small kind of hair on top of it. I thought it's just a mic in general, but it's actually a noise reducer, like when it's windy. That's pretty cool. As I said, I do love to shoot videos outside when I'm traveling or whatever. Who knows, maybe one day I have a house and I can shoot videos in a garden. I would probably do that. It will be really cool. And then I read good reviews, and I remember that I stumbled upon a review that this camera, but he was someone who knew cameras and had like a lot of cameras, so he was like kind of comparing a little bit with the cameras he already got. And from his reviews, obviously he said like few cons that I will mention to you as well, but that's, in general, he said it's pretty good camera for the price and for like vlogging and taking like normal shots of things and products and faces and whatever. That kind of convinced me as well, when I thought someone who actually knows photography and does it a lot, he like says it's like kind of a good camera. He said like, oh, maybe it's not like the best of what he has, but he probably had like 1,000 euros worth of cameras, so that would make sense. But if in this price, he said it's pretty good camera. Also, I want you to remember that I have been using this camera literally only for 3 weeks, I guess. I still need to look into some specifics and still like test it out, but I'm happy that I had kind of some kind of trip that I was able to a little bit test it out and look into it a little bit, so I can do this video at least. But just to mention that I will probably not be able to tell all the details until the last thing about this camera yet. I'm really excited to try it out and understand everything, how it works. And if you have this camera and or you have any questions, please let me know, so maybe you can help me even more and give some suggestions or tips on how to get the best like videos or photos and stuff. I'll be really happy about that. Pros, as I told you, is the price, rotating screen, noise reducing, good reviews, and it's like lightweighted, so it's easy to throw in the bag and all that. I have understood that also the zoom on products are really good, like you can make a really good like product shots, and that's like, as I said, especially for me, it's like really important. Good videos, it's like wide angle. I even made like some selfies with me and my boyfriend when we traveled, and I was so happy because it's so easy to make selfies, because with phone you struggle because it doesn't have like angle like as wide, but this one has a wide angle, and I made like a really good photos. Cons would be, I haven't read it, however I did leave it on without realizing it, and it got really hot, and people said that it gets like really hot really fast, but I think it's like, I don't know if like really fast, we will see, hopefully not. I think really fast I mean like in 1 hour or something, but I'm not kind of in general planning to shoot for 1 hour. I also saw and read that it doesn't have a long battery life, which again I'm going to understand how long, and for each people it's different, because some people want to shoot like literally like half a day or the whole day. We have been used to phone batteries that they kind of last a long time. You shoot the whole day, like when you travel like all the time non-stop, and it lasts. So we will see, I don't really know. And then if you want to like really zoom in, for example if you travel and want to zoom in, it will not be like good quality, you cannot zoom in a lot. So these like, that's why like for actually traveling, if you all you do is traveling and want to do travel shots, I don't suggest it. But as for me, as I said, I just want to use it during travel, with me, for me, and maybe a few shots, few videos, it's not so bad. I'm definitely going to include photos and videos that I made with phone and with the camera, so you can see the difference. So this is the selfie mode, this is the quality, so you can kind of see from both sides how it looks. This is like a normal camera view without, not like a selfie mode, but like a normal mode, so you can see another like quality and compare with camera. I don't know about you, I kind of put on camera and I already see that the quality is so much better. Sometimes you see how bad the quality is on phone only when you use like a good camera. But also there's some things I need to still use to. I made some product photos and it looked good, kind of. I made it with the phone and then with the camera, and then I wanted to edit them, and I kind of thought on phone they looked better than on camera, but I know that I have made before on camera and they were amazing. So I think there's some probably details and things I need to again test out, or maybe change some kind of settings or whatever for product photos. If you have this camera, please share some tips. I will definitely learn more specifics and how to work with this camera, because I don't like to get cameras because they're expensive and then not use their full potential that they can give me, and make my photos and videos better and the quality. Otherwise, what's the point? I could use just my phone. Let me know in the comment sections if you want more like these kind of videos, maybe reviewing techs or just blogging or YouTuber tips or filming tips, whatever, behind the scenes maybe. You can also follow my TikTok and Instagram, because many times behind the scenes and all the things that I do my business wise I share on there. Please support me in that way. Let me know what kind of camera you use, if it's good, if it's bad. If you have this camera, let me know. And if you have any questions about this camera, because probably I didn't mention something that maybe you're really interested about, so let me know. I know this Sony is on Amazon Spain, but it got bought from another page. So I don't remember which one it is, but it's, as I said, everywhere it's kind of similar price. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I hope you loved this video. I hope it helped you. I wanted to make this because when I was searching for cameras, and thinking which one to get, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, understand what you need, and then read the reviews and understand if that camera is for you. So without rumbling too much, which I already did, I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.